Hi, I'm Matt Hiller, and you're at the Castle of Muskogee, Oklahoma Renaissance Festival. This is our 27th year of the Oklahoma Renaissance Festival, and it goes for 6 weekends, starting in late April and sometimes running into June, but all of the weekends of May are always hit. And we've added on a new section this year. We're standing in the Bavarian section, the Black Forest, if you will. And we've added several new shops, a new pub, and then a stage, which is right in front of me here. And there's new entertainment on it this year, so if you haven't been here in a little while, we definitely have some new things that you need to come see. Our festival started out as a one-weekend event in August, which we quickly realized you don't wear wool hats in August in Oklahoma. So we immediately next year moved it to May, and it started as a one-weekend event, and it's slowly grown over the years, over the past 27 years, and now we're running 6 weekends. Pretty much when we fill up the parking lot, can't get any more people in, we try to add another weekend or another day. We always do cover Memorial Day, so the people that can't make it on the weekends, Monday, Memorial Day, is an awesome show. We do the parade in colors and have the Queen has a nice speech. It brings you to tears most every time. Me, anyway. Oh, the Queen's Quest is something that we invite every kid to join in. As they come through the gate, a noble or a knight or one of the townskeepers will ask the kids to participate in the quest. Now, what they do is they get their clue, they go to the first clue point and get a warrant that has stamp places in it, and then they'll give you a clue at that point, which takes you to your first location, and you're going to learn something along this quest. You're either going to possibly visit the blacksmiths, maybe go to the Black House where they have animals, the petting zoo, maybe find the mermaids, but you're going to learn something along the way. You may have to go to the stables and visit with the knights, but at the end of the day, come into the garden room and you've got your book stamped. If you don't have it all stamped, there are some lessons that they'll teach you in the garden room to get your book finished stamped out, and then you go in to the Queen and the King and get knighted, or lady. Well, it takes about 500 people to put on our Renaissance Festival. With all of the street characters, we have 120 plus street characters, and they all have medallions. So when you come in, you see someone with a medallion, they can point you in the direction of the ATM, food, bathrooms, the castle, the harbor, any directions around the grounds. And then the other hundreds of people that it takes to put on the festival, there's 15 different stages with a couple of acts going on each stage every day. And these are groups that travel all across the country. The acts that we have here are Renaissance acts that they follow a circuit, or they have their own circuit where they go from Renaissance Festival to Renaissance Festival or to other types of festivals and do their acting, their magic shows, their entertainment, their music, whatever show they may have. And some of these are top-notch acts that are wanted in Renaissance festivals all around the country. It just so happens that we're a very good Renaissance festival and they want to come here. So we're lucky in that way that we have a waiting list to get these acts in. The gates open at 10:30 a.m. I always encourage people to be here a little bit early. The traffic can get quite busy the opening that time of the morning, and the Queen will announce the activities of the day to the patrons who are waiting to come inside the gates. She's going to tell you what King is visiting. He's going to introduce himself. They're going to tell you what extra stage acts we may have that particular weekend, what the theme of the weekend is, and things that you may find to do that aren't common during the festival. But get here early. The gates open at 10:30 a.m. And they close at 6 p.m. I suggest go online and get your tickets at okcastle.com. You're going to get that on a QR code. Come right to the gate, scan that. You don't have to wait in a ticket line to get in. You'll also be able to find the program online at okcastle.com. and you want to plan your day in advance. With 15 different stages scattered throughout the village of Castleton, you cannot do it all in one day. It's impossible, and you're going to hear stuff going on in one direction and other things going on in the other direction, and you're wondering why you're not at that show. But if you plan your day in advance, you will be at that show, and you'll make it to your next show, and hopefully you'll come back another weekend to catch the shows that you missed. The jousting goes on twice a day, one at 1 o'clock and at 5 o'clock. That's something that people really find enjoyable and want to see at the Renaissance Festival, but there's tons of other things to do. There's mermaids to see. There's a birds of prey show where the birds may fly right over your head if you're participating with the show. With over 120 vendors with handcrafted goods and wares, there's something for everyone. You're going to find those unique gifts that you can't find anywhere else. So if the shows don't take up all your time, the shopping is going to. There's lots to do, and it's something for everyone here at the Castle of Muskogee.